Hey everybody, this is the Patzer with the chess.com puzzle for August 21st, 2019. Let's take a look. This puzzle is like, well, most of the chess.com puzzles from the last week, in that it's an endgame. Uh, the side that goes first gains a quick advantage, doesn't end in mate, and so you may be happy that you solved the puzzle, but there's still chess to play, and getting to mate is not trivial. So let's take a look and see how this one plays out. Not too surprisingly, there's one very obvious first move for white. It's check, and it works like that. Black decides rather than moving the king that it will go ahead and protect it with the black queen, and not surprisingly, white says, sure, I'll swap. The rook takes the queen, black rook takes the queen, and the bishop takes the other knight, the other rook. So as you can see, white is up. White's up a bishop, and that's the solution to the puzzle. So if you've solved the puzzle, you're welcome to quit. But of course, there's a lot of chess to play. There are a lot of pawns that are hoping to get promoted, and figuring out how to thwart those promotions is probably going to be key to getting the puzzle, well, getting to mate if you're white, or if you're black. So let's take a look at how the Stockfish engine played this, and interestingly, it agrees with the chess.com folks entirely. Okay, that's the solution. That's the way the Stockfish engine plays it. And from here on out, it's all about those damn pawns and making sure that they don't get promoted. The first one obviously is this the black pawn here, looking menacing, but as it turns out, the bishop and the knight in concert, or the bishop and the rook in concert, perfectly able to keep that pawn from getting any place. And here, interestingly, I can only assume that black was not a good idea for black to come up here to protect that pawn, because black says, yeah, take it. And then it's all about getting that pawn in the H file promoted. And here, white decides that's how we'll get rid of the remaining black rook. And turns out not to take too much. I mean, it's 46 moves, which is a lot, it seems to me. But again, quite an ordeal. Not easy. Not easy. I couldn't do it. I couldn't beat black, and so I had to rely on the Stockfish engine to tell me how this should work. So that's the puzzle for August 21st. This is the Patzer. Get out from behind the 8 ball, and I'll speak to you soon.